Namaste, greetings, my angels. Happy Friday. It is Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to those of you who practice the Catholic faith. We are a few days away from Easter Sunday, where we celebrate our Lord Jesus Christ rising from the dead, and it is a very spiritual time. This, along with Christmas, is one of the two most beautiful spiritual for those of the Christian or Catholic faith or whatever you believe in. No matter what faith you believe in, it's a beautiful thing to know that we were created by someone who sacrificed his only son so that we could have life, and that he forgives us and he loves us. And many of what I do in thanks to him, and I ask for his strength to help me to be, a light and a power unto others, to speak to for those who can't speak for themselves. So it is Friday, so I like to do the wake-up call for those of you. It's a little late this morning, but before I do that, I want to say a shout out to Septina. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing your love at my shop, as well as the beautiful review that Cassandra gave me. It was so beautiful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate when you guys come by and either you show your love, or you get a service at the shop and then you give me a beautiful review. So thank you again. Blessings and greetings. We are going to start your Friday wake-up call. This is the wake-up call. I gear it towards, my female Saggies, because that's the bulk of my following. But of course, you guys, you're welcome to take the blessings of this message. It's just a message that I like to give you on Friday mornings, to encourage you to wake up, to be strong, to continue forth as you get to start, the weekend, especially this sacred weekend for many of us. So I'm going to be using messages from my Live and Learn deck. And this deck is very special to me because I created it with the thought of someone that has passed, who just recently celebrated another anniversary, of words and guidance that I could picture coming from them. So this deck is very special to me. So let's see what the messages are for your energies this morning. First message is, go with your gut feeling. Again, it's all about going with your intuition, not letting people second guess you. Sometimes you know what to do, but you let other people talk you out of it, or you let yourself talk yourself out of it. Learn to go with your gut feeling. If you have a certain feeling about something right from the jump start, usually what you feel with your intuitive gifts is usually right. So go with your gut feeling is the opening message for this morning. I apologize. I'm my own worst critic. I did this with blue because their favorite color is blue. So, and again, this isn't a deck that I sell. It's just for my own personal use. But it does say go with your gut feeling. So go with your gut feeling today. And as you go into the weekend, don't let people, again, second guess you. Don't let them allow yourself to be second guessed. I mean, it's always great to get a second opinion, to get other people's advice. But like I say normally on this channel, we all kind of know what we should and what we shouldn't do. And we know what works for us and what doesn't. So go with your gut feeling. If something is a nay, it's a nay. And if it's a yay, the green light to go ahead, then go ahead. Your additional makeup message for this morning is hell no. So wow, the fact that you go with your gut feeling and hell no together, this is definitely something that some of you might have had to get up this morning to make a decision on, or it's something that you have to do this weekend, that you need to make a decision, or someone is pressing you like for an answer or something. You need to get back to them, or you need to do something by this weekend, or even by today. And the answer is go with your gut feeling, hell no. So there's something that someone wants you to do, or something, someone wants you to go along with them, sign off on, loan them something. It's some type of favor, gift, some type of move, like I said, or action that you want to take. And you've already had made up your mind when this was presented to you from the beginning that it really wasn't something you wanted to do. But this person could be applying pressure. Maybe they've done a favor for you in the past, and they're kind of saying, you owe me the favor. You might feel obligated to them because, they're your lover, your friend, or a close family member. Whatever the case is, it doesn't sit right with you. Okay? So it's either something that the answer or the action has to be done today or over the weekend. And your angels are watching over you and they're saying, you know what your feelings telling you not to do this, right? You know you don't want to do this. You know you don't want to go along with this particular act or do or sign off on whatever it is that they want you to do. It's definitely a no. Not even a no, but a hell no. So be careful what you sign, what you agree to this weekend. Don't let, again, peer pressure or friends duke you, even if you do owe them a favor or they've been really good to you in the past and they've been there in the clutch for you. It doesn't mean that you're not going to help them out and maybe in future situations, but even in returning a favor, you have to do stuff that, again, works towards your greater good and is not going to go against your principles or put you in any type of danger or any type of legalities, right? So don't do it. It's definitely not a go. And then finally, your other message is go get yours. So instead of doing whatever it is that this person wants you to do, concentrate on getting things that you need done for your life, things legally, the proper way, the right way, even if it might take a long time. You might have to go through a few hoops and a few delays. Concentrate on that. Yes, sometimes people tend to come to us a lot because we are kind and giving and loving, but you have to do things within your right mind. You have to do things according to your principles. You have to do things that make sense, okay? Just because you owe someone a favor or someone feels that you can help them out in a particular situation doesn't mean that you have to, okay? Again, if it questions your judgment, if it's something that goes against your principles, if you just feel that it's not even a situation that that person themselves should be involved in, why on earth would you drag yourself into it? So always go after what you need for you first and always put your desires, your welfare before others. Okay, with the underlying message of the joke's on you. So April Fool's was yesterday, right? Someone could have played a joke on you yesterday, or someone over the weekend might be playing a joke on you. It could be the same situation that if you go ahead and do this favor, or if you go ahead and take this action, that the joke is going to be on you. You're going to be on the losing end of it. So I just really feel that this is a strong message. Again, it's not going to be for everybody, but for a lot of you out there who are under the gun, you're under pressure, or you're feeling really, really over obligated to do something for someone, again, because of your connection to them or your ties to them or what they might have done for you in the past, don't do it. The signs, all these cards in connection to that, okay, are all telling you not to do it because the laugh will be on you. You'll probably end up paying a more moral or financial price at the end of the day. And instead of helping the person, you're going to be hurting yourself. The other message for your wake-up call today is to drink tea. What a beautiful thing to do. Drink tea in the morning, nourish yourself, cleanse yourself, get some good detox tea. It's great to have tea. For those of you who need a lot of fluids and you need to drink a lot of water, if you don't have access to water, have some tea with some lemon in it and and other little detox things that you can find or supplements. But tea is really good. Warm tea with honey. Great, to prevent from getting colds, especially when we're in between the seasons right now where it wants to be warm, but it's still kind of chilly in some places. And tea is just a nice relaxer, especially for those of you who might be under this pressure to make a commitment to something this weekend or to do this favor for someone. Have a cup of tea and relax yourself. Maybe you need to get yourself together after having this drink of tea so you can break it to them that, as much as you would like to help them, you just feel this is not something that you can assist them with. So if you need to be put in that mode, to get yourself ready to break the news to them that you can't, as much as you want to help, you can't. Relaxing yourself and bringing yourself to a calm, saying a good prayer, again, reaffirming it with this message also that I've given you now, that, yeah, this is not something that you want to do. Again, you already had this thought from your gut feeling when they first presented the situation or question or proposition to you that you knew you didn't feel it was right. So calm your nerves, drink some tea. If you need to call them or text them, or if you're supposed to meet them in person, get your mind in the right frame of mind before you actually have this conversation and let them know that you won't be able to oblige them. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you can't do something for someone, again, because it's against what you believe, or you feel it's not the right thing for either one of you to be partaking in, you have the right to do that, because again, at the end of the day, you'll be held just as liable, you know what I mean, or you'll have a price to pay, or the joke will be on you more so than them if you participate. The other wake-up call message for this morning is count your blessings. Count your blessings that you've had things happen in your life, but for the most part, you've been able to go through them. Count your blessings that your family is well, that for the most part, many of you are employed, you have great jobs, you have great support as far as family and friends. Things could always be worse, yes, and is our lives perfect? No, but at least you're better off than others. And God and the grace of God has gotten you through so many challenges in life and things that you've gone through that you thought you'd never get past. And now as you look back, you're like, wow, look where I am now. So count your blessings. We all have blessings to count. And this is a very holy weekend. So count your blessings. Take time to thank the universe, to thank God for all the things that He's done for you, for the prayers that He's answered, even for the prayers and for the opportunities that He's given to you, your family, and your loved ones, even when you weren't asking for them, but He was there to comfort and guide and make a way for you. You also get correct your mistakes. This is a great time for many of you to concentrate this weekend on correcting your mistakes. Again, I take this as another sign yet again that if you do this favor or sign these papers or do whatever it is that this family, friend, lover, whoever it is that's is pressuring you to do something, because again, they feel like, you kind of owe it to them, it's going to be a mistake and you're going to end up correcting it down the road. But this is a great time during the holy season to get strength, to ask God for forgiveness, to ask for the ability to do things in a different way, to correct your wrongs, not only in relationships, but in life itself. You also get this beautiful message: what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. What a beautiful saying. And that's something I want you to take with you as you go to work. You may be at work already. You might be at brunch, wherever you are right now. Know that there's so much that we've gone through in the past. There's so much things that we're going through now in the present, and we probably will in the future. But there's nothing greater than the glory of God and the love and the gift of life that He gives us every day, that we can take along this journey, not only to help ourselves, but to help others. I'm going to pull one message for the tarot. So really this message so far for today, your wake-up call, really is to, go with your gut feeling. Don't let people pressure you or make you commit to things that you really shouldn't, especially when you already feel like it's not something that you want to be part of. Your closing message from the tarot is the Queen of Swords. So stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what works for you, even if it's not what someone wants to hear today. Okay, at the end of the day, you have to be able to do, let's see, let's get a clarifier on that. What's to clarify the Queen of Swords? Celebration. So when you do things that you want to do, when you do things that work for you in the greater good, you will be celebrating victories. You will have success. You will have good luck, especially when you go with your gut feeling and it tells you that, that's the direction that you'll be in when you partake in things that are really uplifting and positive. So begin new things, do new things, create new things in life that will lift you up, build your prosperity, bring you celebration and victory in life, and stay away from the propositions and the potential negative situations that people might try to tie you in, whether it's an action, a deed, a monetary favor, signing a contract, going into business, because they might not be on solid ground. They might have a lot of ill intentions. They might not be telling you the full story as to why they need your help and what you're helping them with. And again, whenever you go into these situations and they present them to you and you already get that feeling like, nah, something doesn't sound right, go with your gut feeling. So I hope this wake up call has been a message and it'll stop a lot of you from this weekend from doing something that you shouldn't do that you already kind of know within. Stand within your power and your strength. Don't get in the way of your own head, but do listen to your spiritual energy. Listen to the forces within your mental capacity, knowing right from wrong, and when to back away from situations, and when to keep yourself grounded on what you know is right and wrong and what your gut feeling is telling you. Despite whatever it is that someone may need your help for, or even if you feel like you're obligated because they have helped you out in the past, you can always help anyone and everyone, but you must first help yourself. And if whatever it is that you're going to do for a person is going to put you in any danger or harm or any type of negative outcome out of it, and it won't be a victory, it won't be a celebration, then you just have to turn them down and say, I'm sorry, but this is not something that I'll be able to help you with. So I hope this message really saves someone this weekend from getting themselves into some problems, okay? So have a great weekend. Bye.